In the last 22 days, I've done $21,000 in AP. Last month, I only did $11,800 in AP. So obviously something changed. In this video, I'm going to go over what were the biggest things that changed for me that were able to make me double, almost triple my AP. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Frankie. I used to be a musician. I was able to be a part of a bunch of songs that have millions of views. From there, years later, I was able to build a successful marketing agency that made multiple six figures a year for the last 2-3 years. From there, I recently exited that to go all in on life insurance. Getting into life insurance, I saw the opportunity right away. I did it part time for like a month or two. I saw the amount of money and the potential of the amount of money that you can make. Then I also saw the people that were where I wanted to be and the amount of money that they were making and the way they were living their lives just lined up with exactly what I wanted. So soon after that, I realized that I had to make the jump. I had to go all in. So that's exactly what I did. Now, I'm not here to sell you on the industry that life insurance is the best industry out here, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, I jumped on it because I saw the opportunity and I saw how great it is. But I'm just going to tell you how it really is, how it's been for me for my first 60 days going all in on life insurance, the ups, the downs, and basically everything I've learned so far. The number one thing that changed for me that I learned was volume. Volume and activity is the most important thing that you should be doing. I went from booking 8 to 10 appointments a day to booking anywhere from 15 to 20 to, on my biggest days, 25 appointments in a day. And that exponentially boosted up my numbers. I went from closing a person here and there to closing people consistently. And the logic behind it actually makes a lot of sense. The more appointments you have, the faster you can learn. Imagine somebody starting off at 10 appointments a day, and then imagine somebody starting off at 20 appointments a day. Throughout the month of, let's say, a 20-day working month, one of them would have done 200 appointments, and the other one would have done 400 appointments. So you could clearly see that the one that's doing more appointments is going to learn 2 times faster. It's just basic math. As soon as I doubled my numbers, everything else doubled with it. The second thing I learned is that the product sells itself. And what I mean by that is I came in from selling B2B, like I said before, selling high ticket. I used to sell coaching as well. So I came from an industry where you actually had to sell people. You had to make them understand their problems. And you kind of had to do these objection loops, ninja work, these crazy things to actually get these people to pay $5, $10, $20,000 for you to just get 10 to 20% of that. In life insurance, it's a lot different. The product sells itself. It's almost like a no-brainer. Whether you have a family, you have a business, you have a home, doesn't matter what it is. Everybody needs something in place so if something were to happen to them, their loved ones, their home, their assets, whatever it is, it's always protected. Let me give you an example on how this industry actually works. I had a prospect on the phone. They didn't really want it. I sold them into getting it. I knew they didn't want it. I knew they were only getting it because I sold them into getting it and I made them feel bad for not getting it, for not protecting their family. That client charged back not even a week later. Moral of the story is people that want it in this industry just want it. After that, I never sold anybody ever again. I told them, hey, if you want it, great. If you don't want it, that's awesome. And I just genuinely try to help them. And guess what? My numbers just boosted up. Why? Because I didn't sell them. It's not like the other type of sales where you actually have to try to sell them. It's more so you have to question whether they actually need it or they don't, right? Because if it makes sense, it makes sense. It's almost like a no-brainer. They'll just get it. So that's a beautiful thing about this industry. The product sells itself. It's either they want it or they don't. So you're not doing these crazy objection handling things where you're getting people to pay you $5,000 for you to get $500. People are paying the carriers $100 a month and you're getting paid $1,000. So it's pretty awesome. The third thing that I learned is that your first 60 days of working are really just your learning period. You don't know how to do applications. You don't know the objections. You don't even know the tonality that you should be using. So that's what I call your learning period. So don't expect to make a ton of money when you're 30 to 60 days into an industry that you've never done before, because that's not realistic, right? Your first 30 to 60 days, you're going to be learning everything, figuring everything out, and then it'll just click. And then money will start coming in. The fourth thing would be being yourself gets you more deals than trying to be salesy or trying to be professional. Whatever you're pretending to be, it just doesn't work. When I get the most sales is literally when I'm just being myself. I like to joke around, I like to troll a little bit. I might, if I hear a dog barking, I might talk about their dog, whatever. But being yourself is a game changer. That's one of the biggest things that changed for me. When I started being myself, I realized the prospects started opening up. I wasn't getting any objections. They were just telling me which ones they wanted, and I just did the application for them. That's it. With that being said, if you're thinking about getting into life insurance, or if you just feel lost and you don't know what you should do next, hit me up. Hit me up on Instagram. I'm gonna put the link below. You're gonna find it on my YouTube page as well. Same name as this, Frankie Moves. Hit me up, DM me directly. Let's chop it up. Let's see if maybe I could help. Maybe I could give you some clarity, give you some value there. But other than that, guys, I appreciate you watching. Comment anything else that you guys want me to go over, anything else that you want me to talk about, anything else, and maybe video ideas, whatever. But other than that, I appreciate you guys watching. Deuces.